expected behavior and what are acceptable behavior from girl side and from boy side. For example, accepted and acceptable behavior from girl side is silent, shy, gentle, caring, soft spoken, and from boys side is boys sides are rough, masculine, tough. Okay. The pattern of socialization means to bringing up, how they train, for what purpose they train. Both are different. Socializing pattern for a girl is like they are trained for this domestic work, like cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, washing utensils, take care of children, take care of family. They are trained for domestic work, right? And boys are trained as breadwinner. Breadwinner means a person who earns money for household. As I already told you, explained that the society, Indian society is a male-dominant society. Male-dominant, patriarchal. Patriarchal means male-dominant society. As an institution, Indian society is governed by male. Okay. It's not written in constitution as well as elsewhere in other books, but from the ancient time, the Indian society as an institution ruled and governed by male member, where women are treated as a subordinate. Right? How subordinate? What do you mean by subordinate? Subordinate means women are not given equal status to men. They are subordinate. They are assistant of men. They are inferior. They are counted as a low compared to men. Okay, now this is the story. I already explained you that the woman of that household declares strike. Why she declares strike? Just because her word has not been given equal status. Okay, equal status and value. Okay, valuing housework. Student, it is a stereotype mentality, or we can say it is the work of woman is taken for granted, or stereotype mentality that their work has not been valued by the society. Like generally people think, and generally people accept and admit that the work of women are very easy. What they have to do, they have to do only cooking and cleaning. That is easy task. Okay. So this is mentality of our society. Okay, we taken for granted. Okay, of their work. It is a stereotype mentality. Their work is not being given equal status. Sometimes what happens, as a housewife and as a working woman, she play both roles. She earn money. She do job outside the work as well as she works inside the house. Even then, women are not equally treated, as well as women are their work has not been given important. Right? Here we have some numbers. Okay. The life of housemaid. The life of housemaid is very difficult. Okay. Let me give you an example that you won't see any male housemaid. Even works are also classified. Works are also divided among the male and female. For boys, works are different. For girls, works are different. Like nursing, teaching, housemaid, and cooking. These all are work allotted to the girl, and earning and sports work. This all are work have been allotted to male member. Like now, let me give you an example of how women are exploited when they work as a housemaid. Like when they work in another house for a earning purpose, right? Sometimes they will be paid, sometimes they will be unpaid, and sometimes they will be less paid. Let's talk about Haryana. Paid woman works house 23, unpaid 30. So means out of 53, 30 women have been unpaid. In Tamil Nadu, 19, and here is 35 unpaid. It means out of 54, 35 unpaid. Now let's compare this number with men. 38 male member working, and 38 working and 38 being paid, and only two male members are unpaid in Haryana. Let's talk about Tamil Nadu. 40, and this is 4. So 4 male, only 4 male are unpaid. Okay, I already explained you that in Delhi, not only in Delhi but everywhere, women are not housemaid. Women housemaid are not given a value of their work. They are not given proper food. They are not given proper salary. They are not given proper instrument. Okay, they are not given proper things, right? Even then, this women housemaid works from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. or sometimes 8 p.m. or sometimes 10 p.m. Even then, they are not given proper salary, sufficient salary, right? The life of housemaid, the work of a woman is quite difficult. Like women they have to work for 5 to 6 hours, and for that purpose to fulfill that commitment, they have to wake up early in the morning, like 5 p.m. Then from 5 a.m. Then from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Women are continuously works in different houses. Even then, they are not paid sufficient. That is this is reason that generally women keeps 5 houses for work, right? They go to different houses for different houses for work. That is the reason. Okay, if they pay sufficient from 2 houses, then they need not to work in more house, right? Sometimes some owner complain that housemaid they not trust housemaid, like she steals something from house. Why? Just because we force them to do this thing. If people give them sufficient and enough salary, then it won't be a problem. They won't steal anything from the house. Like we indirectly force them to do all these things, right? Now woman works in equality. As we have seen, the low value attached to woman household and caregiving work is not an individual or a family matter. It is a part of a larger system of inequality between men and women, right? So inequality, right? They are treated unequally. Okay, therefore has to get dealt with through the actions, not just the level of an individual or family, but also government. Right? The problem of women, like they are not treated equally, they are not valued not a problem of a 2 to 3 women. It is a problem of a larger country. So we can't say it is an individual problem or a minor problem. It is a problem of country. So not only people but also government should take some steps to establish equality to between male and female, between man and woman. Okay, government has to start make awareness among the people that the work of woman is as equal as men. As we now know, equality is an important principle of our constitution, right? If you read our preamble, you would come to know that equality, justice, fraternity, secularism, all these things are premises. These are important premises of our constitution, right? Equality. We cannot reach justice without equality, right? Justice cannot be achieved, okay, without equality. Okay, main premises of justice is equality. Okay, so we have to treat women equally and value their work. Okay, democracy is all about equality, right? We have universal adult franchise. Okay, that a person who cross 18 or 18 plus adult member can vote irrespective of class, caste, gender, education, religion, language. Okay, so constitution provides itself, universal adult franchise. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you for your information. Before 1950, women are not allowed to cast vote. Okay, that's why our Constitution introduced universal adult franchise. Okay, before that, women are not allowed to cast their vote. They cannot participate in elections, right? But after so many reforms, okay, like reformer like Raja Ram Roy, Mahatma Gandhi, Prayag, and all this contribute to establish equality in our society. The Constitution says that being a male or female should not become a reason for discrimination, right? We cannot discriminate someone on the basis of whether he is male or female, right? Equality should reach at all levels from bottom to high. Okay, it's not like that so and so person is female, so we are not treat him, we are not treat her equally. It's not like that. Okay. In reality, equality between the sexes exists. The government is therefore committed to understanding the reason for this and taking positive steps to remedy the situation. Before 40 to 30 years, girls are not allowed to attend school as well as college. Okay, why? Because people think that, society think that anyway, whatever they learn, whatever they do, they have to work for for her family. It is the mentality, it is mindset of people that whatever women do, whether they do college or doctorate degree, they have to work for their family. It was a mindset of people. Okay, that's why our society don't allow to attend school or college. Okay, they don't allow girls to attend school or college. But government made a free and compulsory schooling, primary schooling, like first to eighth. Apart from that, to establish equality between education of male and female, government started giving a free pass of train and free monthly pass for buses. Apart from that, government started scheme that girls have to pay only 30%. Okay. So government take initiative. Government started Anganwadi center. Okay, where only female, where only girls, women work. Okay. So they try to prove that government work in a very safe way. Like some family are too orthodox to send their girl children to job place. Why? Because family don't allow female or a girl to work with male member, right? So to assure security to these people, this orthodox people, government started Anganwadi center where only female member can work. जैसे कि कुछ फैमिलीज ऐसे होते हैं कि वो अपनी फीमेल गर्ल को किसी मेल के साथ काम करने को अलाउ नहीं करते थे, राइट? They are not allowed their girl to work with male member, so they don't send their their woman or girl to the workplace or to the school. That's why government started Anganwadi center where only female member can work. Okay. For example, it is recognized as burden, child care and housework fall on women and girls. Okay. This naturally has an impact on whether girls can attend school. It determines whether women can work outside the household and what kind of jobs, career they can have. Like I told you in the beginning of my class that even work is also distributed, divided among the male and female, right? You won't see any female police department or in army. Okay. Nowadays, families are becoming broad, so they send their girl child for army and police. But picture was totally different before 10 to 15 years. Okay. The government has set up Anganwadi, as I told you, child care center in several areas. Okay, another purpose to set up this Anganwadi child care center is to make to minimize the burden on women, right? Housewife, like housewife have a lot of work. They have to do domestic works of cooking, cleaning, washing utensils, washing clothes, and at the same time, housewife have to look after his small children. So sometimes it would be quite difficult to manage both things. That's why government established Anganwadi center that this housewife can send her small children or her small child to the Anganwadi center. Okay, where all female members, all female teachers look after the children. Okay. The government has passed law that make it mandatory for organizations that have more than 30% women employees to provide such facilities. Okay. Now government also take a steps, take an initiative that all private sector keep a 30% of reservation, okay, places for girl, and they have to pay equally, right? The provision of which helps many women to take up employment outside the home. It is also made it possible for more girls to attend school, right? So student, establish equality between male and female, not only in terms of education but also in terms of employment, okay, income, right? So students, this is all for today. Okay, in my next class I'll explain you more about